All right. So last week, you guys finished up the murder mystery, and you put all of your trust into Betafino the Sword and Seti Shakur. And as a team, you guys discovered that it was Howling Dunes that killed the old queen. You interrogated him, and then you killed him and turned him into a ghoul using that magic dagger that you have. Did we ever get a custom token for that one?
Yeah, but it would be so much effort to like put in. Can't make custom art for everything.
Wait, so you did make the custom art, you just haven't put it in?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right.
Is it the one I sent you? Because I could just post it in D&D chatting here too.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just imagine it looks like that every time you see this ghoul. Instead.
That's pretty metal.
That is pretty cool.
You guys created a list of priorities, the current issues that you're facing. The door with a capital D is broken. Wynn is slowly becoming Fey corrupted and either is going to be unsavable or dead before too long. Seti needs his beacon to go home and also learn more about what the queen was doing with hers. Fey bad, dragons bad. There's a stronghold to the north that Howling Dunes was retreating to. And as a reminder, I didn't say it last week, but you learned that the family of the Eternal Flame are evil in some way or another, which is Howling Dunes as his mother and grandfather, and then anyone associated with them. I let Spotlight fill out the replacements for Jeffrey's team, and you guys chose, or Spotlight chose, Grass and Purant Dagwin as the replacements. I think I warned you guys that we were going to be doing a 2-day time skip to do the necessary investigations to get everything set up for this kind of push that you guys are going to attempt to do. Is there anything that I missed?
If you didn't cover it, it's probably not important.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm ready to skip some time.
All right, let's skip some time.
Narration.
Can I just go
Who
ahead and
is
like
let
refill all my resources?
Refill all your resources.
Yay! I don't think I used any.
Up we go. Hey, some of us actually take damage in these fights.
Excuse you. Some of us are actually in the fights.
Not having time for a funeral, the old queen's body is going to be preserved. The current queen
That's worrying.
wants to have a proper funeral when the war is over. Seti, you're going to be working with Eurus to locate the beacon and attempt to make heads or tails of whatever the queen was working on. So could I get a couple Arcana checks?
Sure, after the character sheet opens.
All important. Okay, good start. Jesus.
How many of these do you want? Just 2? Or
Just the 2. Well done, Matt.
That's 10, my god.
You managed to, with Eurus, reconstruct in its physical form, the beacon that blew up and killed the old queen. And you are understanding the magic behind it. Not at an equivalent level to the old queen who created it, but at a near kind of understanding. So this is the beacon that connects to Bobby's door, and you also have a close understanding of the runes on that door.
fascinating.
Let's see. Let's get Spotlight, and we'll get the rest of the team. You're going to be meeting with your teachers a couple days after the events of this. I'm going to avoid playing Gem due to popular demand.
So, Jem, want to talk about that necklace?
Nope.
Out of character.
Hold on. All right, so we'll just move our tokens to the white space below here.
Okay. Into the void.
That way we can declutter.
There's a couple things going on here.
I know how much you guys want grass on every screen, but he's gone now.
You should just make him the default background. Instead of white, it's just a giant imposed grass.
That's doable, probably. Oh, is Vanzapan Malar following us too?
What you called him?
I don't know. I've forgotten his real name. I know it
Probably
started with
wasn't
an
important.
V and ended with an R sound, and I've just been making jokes about it, and I've actually forgotten. I think violin guitar was my favorite.
Violin guitar. Vucieto Bakar.
Mm.
Balenciago, the car.
Yep, that's it. Ronaldo Jafar.
Steady there. Might as well have Gem involved here. All right, Georgia Giant's Blood is going to step forward and address Spotlight and Cracked Egg. but anyone can chime in and respond to this. With the help from SETI and studying what we know about the Eternal Flame family, we've identified two things that need to be done as soon as possible. Everyone else is off to war, and we need to be careful about where we assign our resources. So I wanted to ask you as a team, would you rather pursue the beacon that was stolen or confront the Eternal Flame family? Spotlight looks nervous and doesn't say anything. What is it, Mike?
Do we have any leads on the beacon? Because the last we saw of it, it was in the hands of that caster.
Eurus, along with SETI, will explain that they were able to track the beacon to a northern part of Axfall, and then it jumped to another world. Let me check the notes. So assumedly it went through another one of those doors to one of the other worlds, similar to when you fought Oda and Garrus.
And
All right, sorry, one moment. All right, sorry, I'm back. I think Maya was going to say something, if I remember correctly.
what information do we have on Howling Jones's family?
Georgia will step forward. The Eternal Flame faction is Sizzling Meat, who is a very talented sorcerer. They've been, for the most part, secretive, but whenever we ask them to do something for us, they've been very effective. We think that they have maybe 5 or 6 very powerful people behind them, including sizzling meat, a monk, and a paladin.
I was gonna look at the group. What do we all think is most important?
I think we just need more information. I didn't go through, did it? Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not even pushing to talk.
Do
One
you
second.
have
You're
your voice
playing.
activation on?
You're playing a game that forces the button if you're. That's what happens if you click the push to talk button and then scroll onto to a game that has admin mode on.
That should be fixed.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Bobby's gonna twiddle his fingers. He's not smart enough for this.
That's a good one. Wait, what's Bobby's in?
I don't think it's the worst.
Like 10, I think.
Technically not the
Completely
worst.
average.
Nothing compared to Seti Shakir.
Vitris, you're strangely quiet.
Hmm?
Would you prefer to hunt down the beacon that we lost, or take care of Howling Dunes' family?
I mean, I might be a little biased, but I'm not going after the one that just killed me with one spell. Also, like, we have so many freaking enemies to deal with now. Having more that were supposedly our friends sucks.
I was going to look at Seti. Since the beacon is of highest priority to you, Seti, how would you feel about weighing in on this?
Well, as you say, I do favor the route of going towards the beacon, but thinking about it, I was sent here to help your group, and if your group has other matters to deal with, then you should probably attend to those first.
Regarding the beacon, in any case, how would we chase after it if it is not of this world anymore? Now I'll pose that question mostly towards the more experienced adventurers.
Eurus will say, we believe there must be a connection near where it was last seen here in Axfall. Some sort of magic that this Garrus and his followers know how to deal with. Everyone kind of. Oh god, damn it!
This keeps happening.
Everyone kind of looks to Val here, waiting for your response.
Our timing is impeccable today. Are able to be chased down the beacon. I'm not sure if it is just me, but I feel slightly responsible for it, considering we lost it.
But what do we get out of the beacon being here again?
If we were to recover it, I believe that we could possibly use it to open a world, or open a portal to Bobby's world in order to aid Winona.
Beacons like single use or
If my understanding with SETI is correct, then it would create a permanent anchor point between our world and another.
so is Dr. Seti going to be okay with us using the beacon for that? I think they want to go home.
It does not have to be Bobby's world in particular. Anywhere far enough from the fake corruption should ease Winona's symptoms.
With a working beacon to study, we may be able to replicate the results anyways.
Are we sure we're ready to even, if those guys have the beacon still? We don't really stand a chance against that spell, not as we are now.
Bobby's going to try to read Nib's expressions here.
Uh, Niv looks weirdly contemplative. Not as eager to jump into the conversation as she usually is. With an insight of 15, you can probably guess that recent events might have just shaken her resolve a bit.
Two is going to step forward and say, this whole argument is absurd. These kids have already lost to a smaller force, and Betafino couldn't even stop them last time. It's going to take all that we have, and then some, if we're going to try to get this thing back. It's not a task for children. Yeah, take that, Val. What do you think?
None of this is a task for us in particular. Days ago, we were just students, and now we were being forced to commit to either option that realistically should be handled by someone else.
There is no one else.
Hmm.
We're adventurers. This is the point. We have to do hard things sometimes. Yeah, I don't know about going after the beacon, but we can't just do nothing. Not right now. Not when everyone else is off at war.
Hmm. I learned this phrase relatively recently, but I believe it is accurate to our current situation that we must play the hand we are dealt.
I have no idea what the safer option is.
Jeffrey, your co-captain, is going to say, we're all going together as Sunshine Sword and us. Then I want to know why he did it. I want to know why Howling Dunes killed our own.
Didn't we kind of get an idea on why? Or not?
Mostly pretty vague.
Mostly pretty vague. You learned everything that Howling Dunes knew, but you didn't know why he was in that situation.
Yeah, we tried to do the whole why thing. It's like one of the only ones we didn't get a super clear answer on. It might be an order from the top. In other words, not exactly Howling Dune's idea.
See.
I mean, I don't want to go after the beacon in case we have to face. Wait, they're a wizard, right?
Yes.
I don't really want to face that wizard again, but we also don't know what would be waiting for us at Howling Dunes' safe place thing.
Your teacher, your coach, will address you guys, Betafina Lasor. I know we're putting you kids in an impossible place. But through all of life's difficulties, you have proven yourself. And I think that you can do something. You can make a difference in this. And your parents and loved ones are off to war, and it's up to you to protect home with us. From what we know of the Eternal Flame, at the very least, they're just people. And it should be easier for you to deal with people than whatever Garrus has done.
They did pick our groups based on the assumption we'd be going there, but
If it is within the group's opinion to go towards the stronghold, I will not hold us up any longer.
Not going to give you a choice, Matt, because I know if I give you a choice, you're going to try to fuck it up.
What?
I was
would
about to
never.
say, didn't you make a dungeon? Did you make 2 dungeons?
I spent a lot of
many
time
dungeons?
working on D&D this morning.
Trade offer.
One of the dungeons is red and the other one is green.
I'll go to the
I'm
purple
kidding.
one.
Okay.
Just
Roll a D100.
Your discovery north of here has yielded a number of heroes that owe us a debt or have needs of their own. The 2 that will be joining us are Seti Shakir and lost him in my notes. Busieto Bakar. Busieto will be joining us on our mission, and Seti will be joining you on yours. We don't want to put all of the people that understand these beacons in the same place. Having all of your eggs in one basket might doom us in the future. Niv, you have the location marked.
How far is it from here?
Niv will pull out the map.
The map says that it's like a 2.5 days travel north, past the Gorgon ruins. All right. Do you guys have any questions for the NPCs before we get started?
Pass.
Alrighty. So we have 6 characters that you guys will be going with from the Jeffrey team. Could I get a D100 from everyone?
Okay. One Joe. That is not the right box. Whoops. That's the right box.
No.
No. What does it mean?
Pressure.
Who rolled the highest? Val rolled the highest. Val, you're going to be playing, but not role playing as one of these 5 characters. Which ones do you choose? Which one do you choose?
One of the
got it.
5?
You got Jeffrey, Cracked Egg, Brontos, Pirant, and Flow of the River.
What class? Okay, so you're rogue, you're paladin, you're ranger. What class is Drontos?
Brontos is a fighter.
Are they Drontos then?
Wow.
Look, man, I'm
Easiest
gonna manage
answer.
a lot.
Next
Having at
up,
least 2 characters that can just hit things, that would be nice to free up some brain space.
a spotlight. Which character do you want to play in combat? You got Jeffrey, Cracked Egg, Flo, and Pura.
I'll be right
Can you say by class instead?
Jeffrey's a ranger. Pirant and Flo are both rogues, and Cracked Egg is a paladin.
We'll do the paladin then.
Matt.
Lucky none
Could
of them are full casters.
I give my character to Aaron?
No.
What were the options again?
Pirant, Flo, and Jeffrey.
2 rogues
So,
and a ranger.
2 rogues and a ranger.
Give me Jeff.
No one wants the rogues.
All right, Aaron, which rogue are you taking?
Must not be back yet.
Oh yeah, I think he was. Be right back.
Start assigning those to you guys.
You should give them both, though.
Oh my lord.
Just give them both.
Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack.
Just give Quinn both of them. Triple rogue.
Triple sneak attack. If they just all gang around one person, do they all have sneak attack?
Step, step, step. Step, step, step.
That's how what is it? My brain. Having an ally in range works, right?
Frontis is next.
Can I delete this guy? No, I can't. What are we working with? Level 9.
Yeah, some of these characters are pretty powerful.
Oh, good. Okay, good thing I played The character that is the subclass.
And then we'll give blue control of whoever Aaron doesn't take.
Is Blue gonna be here,
I don't
Blue
think so.
has work.
or
They said they might be able to catch the end of the session, but other than that, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, Aaron. It's your choice. Which rogue
It's
are
my
you choosing?
choice? What are we choosing?
You got Huron or Flow of the River?
You're a Dagwin?
You crack
Yeah,
another.
John's daughter or Flow of the River?
Whose daughter's Flow of the River?
Let me check. I've got it in my notes.
All of them up. I don't know.
Nimble Feather.
Classic Nimble. John of the Fuck, or some person I've never heard of.
Nipple feather?
Nimble,
Oh.
not Nipple Feather.
Oh God, one of them's a rogue, though, right?
They're both rogues.
They're both. You guys left me with only a rogue as a choice.
Yeah.
Well, I
People
wasn't
suck.
going to pick a
Funniest option.
rogue. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a
No,
rogue.
okay, you know what? That's fine. It makes sense for you, Gwen. You could double rogue. Think of how useful that would be.
You both stand there. Step, step, step.
Twice the sneak attack. I'm like, I'm
12d6,
sneaking on him.
12d6.
No, I'm sneaking on him. How does this make
Unironically,
sense?
It'd be very effective.
How am I distracted by both of them?
It's like gets stabbed, turns around. Aha! Gets stabbed, turns around. Aha!
No, a second dagger. You are a rogue. I would have never expected.
And then the third one shot out.
Yeah, all right. Give me Flow of the River, I guess.
Well, but you took Flow? All right, okay.
Are they the same? They're both the same.
I'm just surprised. You're hyping up Huron this whole time.
Yeah, what? Does that make it obvious I wasn't going to pick them?
I have 3 characters to manage.
Aaron, our characters are dating.
Wait, can I have Val here's mom instead?
No, Val
I'll trade
controls Val here's mom.
I'll trade
I'll
one Flow of
trade
the River
one
for Val here's
SR.
mom.
You want the full caster? I mean, you really want.
Not a never cast her again.
what about 2 casters at the same time?
People who multi-class into wizard and sorcerer. So it's more of the same.
Why does Richard get grass? This is bullshit.
Because I know everyone would have torn each other apart if I let you choose grass.
I wanted grass.
I wanted grass too.
All right, I see Richard's point.
I'll tear you
I
apart.
wanted grass in a different way.
Oh, that's an old man.
I'm an old
That's
man.
even better.
All right, let's pull up the
Also,
map.
they're like the last of the kobolds. We got to get working on that.
Aaron,
You can make more. No, yeah, I forgot this the absolute mess that was.
this map is a mess. I should be just deleting most of this
I have
as we go.
no clue who did
I
that.
think we need the giant among us on the.
I have no clue who did that.
Why do some of us have letters?
Uh,
Well, B is for Bobby, W is for win.
Okay, I'm understanding
Ah.
now. But why? Also, some of these people
I
are.
was bored one day. I'm sorry. It's also TT on this thing, and I don't know why.
TT.
That's Checkers Tavern.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's also Gem and Nib at the top there.
I see.
All right, I think I've given you all your tokens. Confirm that for me.
Seems like it.
Yes. Oh,
I'll
God.
put down mine.
I'll just open it each time I click it.
I'm helping.
Okay, it doesn't. I feel like I need a second monitor for this.
I don't actually have to play this person.
Just in combat.
So I'm drawing now.
Okay, pulling up their character.
S is for Seti Shakir.
Oh,
All right, yes. So it is a 2 days walk to the north. Is there anything you guys wanted to do before you get started?
I already bought potions. I'm good. Ah, I gotta buy more potions for these guys. So,
I don't know. I might try to get some armor of some variety.
okay.
Ooh, armor.
Has the magic store restocked their braces of defense yet?
This character sheet's a mess.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, can I just cap out my arrow? How much to cap out my?
This is a remote.
Why did I just hear like the Sydney trains?
That's Alexa. How dare you?
Oh.
No
I
bracers
thought
of defense.
Aw. I thought I was about to hear the next train bound for platform 8 goes to.
I believe it is a silver per arrow. If you want to just mark that. I thought you did cap yourself out, but I mean, you could have just been shooting random stuff recently.
You got any trick arrows?
I keep track of the stuff.
Do a 360 and all that.
I still like to think Kerosene just has like in his basement is just like barrels upon barrel upon barrels of arrows. Because of the stupid never-ending one that he got. That would just reproduce
How many
more.
days has it been?
I don't know. I was keeping track of it at one point, then I just gave up. I think it was like it doubled or something each day. I forget.
He just forgets one day and he wakes up and he's just covered in arrows.
Like son of a bitch.
Just destroying the foundation of his home.
Or creating it.
Cast any earth-based evocation spell? Fuck.
Yeah, a couple good
I
ones.
think I've already assigned one.
Spells. Does it have to be a specific?
I've already assigned one.
Yeah.
That one's lame.
Wow. Seti, what armor are you looking for?
Probably some light armor. Just something better than the clothes that he would wear at work.
All right. You can find some studded leather armor for 50 gold. Or 90 gold, sorry.
All right. I guess
Do
I'll
you
ask
have
the
money?
team for some gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like it's like you exchange like American bills. It's like, hey, take this.
Over the course of time, you figure out that Val is the one with the money.
Who has the money?
All right. I guess I'll find Val. Hey,
All right, roll a d6. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
I don't find him.
No, you go on.
Hey, Val.
Hmm.
I guess I didn't have too much money in my pockets when I was sent here. Could I borrow some to get myself some protective gear before we set out?
That would be a good idea, considering what you're wearing would not do much in battle. And Val will pull out the bag of holding. I will give Seti 200 gold. That
This
should
will
be
be
enough to purchase something of value, I hope.
yes. This will be more than I need. I'll return to the change.
Please don't. I want to do more math.
I'm just gonna edit this for my convenience.
All right.
All right. So that's studded leather armor. You can drag that onto your sheet. Should make it so that your AC is 12 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah.
All righty.
Is it bad that Val's mom has the same AC as him? One's a sorcerer.
It makes sense. He's a barbarian, right?
Yeah, he's meant to
Yeah.
be it.
Natural armor. Fucking dragons.
Not even that.
All right. That gave me a couple more AC points.
Good, good.
You got mage armor, don't you?
No,
That's surprising.
You're a fighter,
not a
are you?
mage. Yes.
Ah, I see the confusion now. I was like, you have that high of an int? Why?
And now I have 12 AC.
There you go. That's something.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 0 dex.
So your AC was 10.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
So
done.
technically, this is a lot
armor?
better. Not a mage.
I mean, you don't have to be to cast mage.
You're like a
You
painted
still
on
need
mage
to know
armor.
the spell somehow.
I think that's in character.
Scientist armor.
Tony Stark built this in a cave, but the box is cracked.
If Seti fought, it would be in like the paid an instructor to teach him martial arts on weekends type of thing, not like actual fighting.
It's kind of adorable.
Do we have
It's kind of
weekends?
useless.
Our week
Okay.
never ends.
I think I've mastered flow.
Alright, what do I gotta do, John? Test, hit things, action search. Yep, sounds about right. Alright, all good.
Hit things, action search. Alrighty. You guys travel north for a day, and it seems that everything's fine. You have a nice, easy long rest. If you, for some reason, still haven't fully recovered, you can do so
fine.
then.
I was waiting for one of those.
Good news. Cracked egg has counterspell.
Nice.
So nice to finally have a cast.
Technically.
But yeah.
Yeah. We have a half caster good enough. Take what we can get.
And your second day goes undisturbed as well.
Woo.
All right, let me know what you guys can see here.
Nothing. There is a dark void.
Around.
1 second.
Clean nothing.
A dark cube.
Let me see what happens when I put Bobby down.
Organizing for these guys up here. Alright.
Wait, I thought I gave Bobby to everyone.
I
Wait,
so.
then I took him away from you guys. I remember. I remember now.
So you thought we were having too much fun with Bobby?
Yeah.
You can cast spells. No.
We just all want to ride on the Yamaha cycle.
Oh, there you go. This isn't ominous at all.
CS Temple.
As
Like
you head north, the vegetation completely dies out and is replaced mostly by sand and these weird plants that you've never seen before in your life.
We should be sneaking.
It's OHD.
Well, that's so HD. There's also no grid alignment, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Second.
Oh, there are, but you just can't see them, I guess.
Are we sure they're plants?
Give me a
could be
nature check.
snakes.
What was that?
Give me a nature check.
They're not plants.
I guess not. You're not sure if they're plants or not. You've
could
never
be
seen them
snakes.
before in your life.
Do I know what a porcupine is?
Do we have one?
I'll allow it.
No, but you think that's what it is anyway.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. What would I compare these things to?
We have hedgehogs.
The were hedgehog.
No,
It's called a werehog.
don't talk about
Or
that.
hedge.
Never happened.
All right, place your tokens down around Bobby.
Are good alignment? There are good alignments. Oh. Back.
All right. While you guys figure out how to approach this, I'm going to go make Quinn some lunch and listen to what you guys are doing. You have free movement. Just I'll have Quinn communicate anything that I need to.
Time to ask Bobby what we should do.
Richard laughed. I really think we should try and approach this quietly and learn as much as we can before we pick a fight.
That would be a good tactic on this.
Maybe rogues up front.
I will nod.
Alright, give me stealth checks, guys.
Oh man, there's going to be so many.
Boom, 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 boom. So still.
Nailing it.
This
The
is
second one
only
was
going to
4
go well.
cracked egg. Heavy armor still got 22. Nice.
Stealth. Famously good at stealth. Yep, I'm famously good at stealth.
So stealthy. We've never been stealthier in our lives.
Where's John Toss? Okay, here's
Speak for yourself.
John Toss's turn.
I
Natural
guess
one.
collectively, yeah. Oh,
Except for your mom. Your mom sucks.
Broncos.
No, that's John Toss. My mom's perfect at stealth.
We're all sneaking, and
I
John
see.
Toast is just behind us, like.
Why y'all crouching?
Just like eating some random animal they found loudly.
He's. I'm pretty sure he's pretty decently intelligent.
Dice
He's
say
got-
otherwise.
He's got 12 intelligence. Genius.
Spotlight gestures for that person to go towards the back.
Wrong one.
He's got something against white dragonborns, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I do want to get a marching order. Make a line, conga line.
Or 20. I'm going to give Spotlight Vision. I'm going to give everyone their personal tokens Vision. So that it updates when you move your tokens. Ahead of you, you see a mesa that's about 40 feet up. It's a sheer climb. And on top of the mesa is a structure. Spotlight and Cracked Egg approach the cliff. Just gotta place a gem down. Almost forgot. Spotlight in front of you is a sheer 40-foot cliff.
Gonna look up at the cliff. Don't know what to do with that.
Would you like me to fly up there?
How big was the cliff?
40 feet.
Oh, yeah.
I guess so. I don't know how the rest of us are gonna get up there.
My cat can also cat up with cat powers.
Oh, wait. What'd you roll on cat? All right.
Roll on cat.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I can also goat up. Both of my characters can very easily make it up there. Like, with no extra rolls or anything. I mean, I could post the relevant talents. You're just going to have to take my word.
Trusting his teammate, he's going to offer Flo one end of the rope.
Slow. Take it. And cat up the cliff. Cat style. Power of being a cat.
For Jeff here.
Well done, Jeffrey.
I'm going to have Niv goat up as well. Power of goat.
Where are you going? Oh, on the right side. Okay. Jim will fly up. All right, Bobby's going to climb up. Let's see if he's got this.
Can I throw Bobby up?
Do not throw Bobby.
I think that'd be pretty effective.
He does not consent. Advantage for the rope.
It is the same.
Bobby makes it up.
Are you making us up?
Grass is going to walk on up to Val and is going to ask, Val, can you carry me?
Of course. Val will pick up a breath.
The little kobold doesn't weigh anything.
Up the road.
What was that?
Give me an athletics roll.
Athletic. Bank.
With the advantage. And you make it look easy. Doc, you're right. You have anything to get up a cliff to?
I'm taking a look, but I don't really think so. Unless I could argue that the powerful build means it should be easier to pull myself up.
You'd think so. You also have that long reach.
The
Yeah.
build is so powerful.
It's true too, I guess.
Ooh, you barely make it. Pure next. And to think when you guys started, this type of hurdle might have killed a character.
Still might.
Really? When did this happen?
You guys got competent. These
Wait,
characters, I mean.
John Tuck's gonna go up now, I guess.
Sneaks up.
Turn toast. Athletics. Money.
Big, strong dragon boys. That's what my likes.
Mm-hmm.
Spotlight.
Diamond.
Spotlight makes it up. Leaving just Jeffrey.
What about the Sunshine Sword?
I guess Jeffrey's not going to make it.
Well, -1.
Richard said he makes it.
What?
Gotta make
It
the
is
rules. I just convey.
advantage.
I don't make the rules. I just bend them.
For full transparency, you guys all had advantage because of the rope. And finally, Cracked Egg flies back up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. Goddamn. All right. Anyone got past without a trace?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. Jeff has it.
Ooh.
Yeah, make Jeffrey do it. My spell slots are expensive.
What's he even say here? I'm not seeing a maximum number of people.
I think it's just anyone within the radius, if I remember correctly.
No, there's a max.
Is that? Where's else? I will check.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you. But I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, each advantage in your companion's duration. Each creature you choose. Yeah, it doesn't have a limit. Just anyone in the radius that you choose.
Within 30 feet, and if they leave it, then
I'll be tracking that.
no, it's actually nothing about that. Either. All right, cool. So,
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
We have a lot of
Well, it
people.
looks like Jeff hasn't rested because of all his slot size is 0.
God damn. We talked about that.
We did. Jeff is well rested, yes.
All right, everyone's doing good now.
Are
Except
we
for Nib.
missing a player character? I feel like we're missing someone.
It's fine. Niv's fine.
Sniv's like.
Oh, Niv's on the right. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. A
Too
Nib
far from
is
the
not affected by
passive
passive trace.
Write that down.
All right.
I have to cast it on herself now.
The structure you are looking at is yields a smaller structure inside. And on the side that you're at, you can see a large stone door at the front.
Does the stone door have anything on it?
You see a carving that looks to be liquid on both sides, like waves.
Does there appear to be any significance to that, or just a decorative?
Give me a history roll with disadvantage.
All right, time for double crit. Shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You look at it closely, and you realize that it might not be water at all. There's no crest to the wave. You conclude that it could be blood.
All right.
Is that blood? No.
Can't be. Does the rest of this place look weird, blood ritually?
Do we have the Howling Dude's ghoul with us?
Yeah, you do.
So, yeah.
Where's the ghoul's athletic check?
The ghoul.
The ghoul is controlled by Aaron. How do y'all approach this door? What do you guys do? You're passing without a trace. You're on the same level.
Uh,
Yeah, we
Um,
can't just go in the front door, right? That'd be silly.
I'm not sure if it is just me, but I would be wary of traps. Considering who this is the home of.
Sorry about that. Gwen can't touch their mouse because their hands are greasy. Rogues up front. So that's Flo, Purant, and Spawnlight.
Hmm.
Yeah, rogues up front makes a difference.
Pretty average rolls across the board. Not super impressive.
You kind of you look for traps, and none of you three see traps.
What about magical traps?
Give me an Arcana check, Val.
Can I subside this to Mother?
Sure.
Val is going to start glowing slightly and just slightly whisper under his breath. Mother, guide my eyes. As the spectral figure of Val's mother will float gently beside him.
And then Val will disappear, replaced by his mother.
Ooh. Switch. There we go. And she will cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic, and within 30 feet of you, you do not detect any magic.
All right, everyone. The way ahead appears to be clear of any magic. Her spectral form will just glide over.
All right, no magic. How do you guys approach the door?
Benefino, the door. Are we
Jeffrey's
actually
gonna
just
touch everything, see if anything sets off between it.
Are we actually just going in the front door? I mean, that's the strategy, I guess. Legally.
Elora will just do a kind of general check around to make sure there's no traps set or anything in the general vicinity as well.
As you look around, you detect that there is some sort of magic inside the structure, but it doesn't have anything to do with the door.
There appears to be magic inside here, but nothing related to the door, at least.
All right. What do you guys do? Other than suicide, Jeffrey?
So sorry, Jeffrey.
Said Jeffrey. I think strategically it's best if Jeffrey goes in first.
It's a good argument. All right. Pirat's going to go in first.
Can't see shit.
Investigation.
She investigates the door and looks back at the group. She'll shrug and push the door open.
Oh,
Inside the room is a dwarf whose body is covered in tattoos. They will look at your aunt, Flo, Val's mom. What are you doing here?
is this with my detect magic up? Can I detect that magic is coming from this figure?
There is magic coming from that person.
Is it like the same as like it would come from a sorcerer or a wizard or a bard or a paladin?
You see some kind of enchantment magics that are tied to the tattoos on their skin.
Okay. Allura would just like walk up slowly. Oh, don't mind us. We are just passing through. Nothing to be alarmed.
This is a humble temple of the Phoenix.
Of course, of course.
We don't get people passing through here.
That is very interesting, actually. But I was searching out this temple in my own time. I had always wanted to visit.
Can I get a deception roll?
Deception. While she is conversing with this person, I'll do deception first, actually. Let's see what happens. I have to make sure I'm using the right character. Frick me, deception. There we go.
And what is it you've heard of this place?
I am somewhat of a religious person myself. I had always had an interest in the various deities of this land. I can assume that this is a temple to Sir Phoenix.
That's
Is that
right.
a safe? Is that a safe? Okay, that's a safe guess.
Surfinix?
Sir Stephenix. I'm a bit of a religious person myself, but visiting the temples of other gods generally does a person well know. And Sir Phoenix happens to be one of the greatest.
Yes, if only we made the passing with us.
Hmm. I had heard of that. It is unfortunate to have your deity be so far away.
We can pray up there on the pagoda.
Pagoda.
I'd rather you didn't come inside.
Can I discern as to any particular reason why they would not allow anyone inside specifically? Or is it just like we're
insight roll
very,
with
very
advantage.
sus? Insight with advantage. Also, can he see the Gangoon over here?
Don't be ridiculous. We're invisible.
Because they are passing without a trace, but I'm just double checking.
I think right now, just the people that have stepped all the way forward
Okay,
are
okay.
being
Hold on.
seen.
Wait, sorry, what was that, Richard? Insight with advantage. Bang. 13.
You're not sure, but what you do know is that there is some type of magic within the flooring of this structure.
Hmm.
Some type of divination magic.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate. I was hoping to get a look inside the temple itself. Experiencing other cultures and religions, of course.
That's a shame.
That's a GD shame.
Can I attempt to cast Charm Person on this person in front of me while I'm speaking? And I will use a sorcery point to make that a subtle spell.
Yes.
Where's my Charm Person? It's over here. Found it. Bang. Did I put it? I'll call level 1 cast, I suppose. Or what does it do by upcasting? Does it do anything by upcasting?
You get additional
Target
targets.
one additional creature.
I don't know, that's not very useful right now.
You get more
And
people.
I will spend a sorcery point to subtle spell.
One second. Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
All right, you charm this person.
Oh.
Charmed nerd.
And you're charmed.
I didn't think
Ah.
I'd get this far.
Well, considering that we're such close friends, would it be possible for me to just take a quick peek inside?
Hmm.
At the battle sheet. Whoops. Wrong button.
I guess you can look around, just don't touch anything.
I must also ask, would it be possible for my and Allura will look back at the four people with her currently. Would it be possible for my students to accompany me? I believe they would learn a great deal from being inside a temple of Sir Phoenix.
Well, then you can see the inside and then teach your students what you saw.
Please, sir, just perhaps one or two. I want to make persuasion.
Yeah, give me persuasion.
Persuasion. Persuasion.
This time, you are unsuccessful.
Oh.
What?
Just you.
Niv and Spotlight, you're both going to hear in your head. Well, I didn't think I'd actually get this far. I suppose I'll be right back. And both of you will just hear this in your head.
Niv's not sure what's going on, but is ready to shoot.
Allura will do a curt bow and then make their way forward.
As you step into the room, the dwarf will close the door behind you.
With the detect magic still up, as we be looking around, pretty much just making sure I'm not going to get jumped.
Flo's going to case the joint. Feels like a Flo thing to do.
We're 120 feet of message range, so
Can't see through the river. Oh no.
can't flow by the river.
All right, so what exactly are you looking for? Sorry.
I'm just like pretty much scouting. And or perhaps looking for some Kenku-like individuals.
Give me a investigation roll.
Investigation. Right. 9.
You look around the room, and it seems to be a simple and humble temple to Sir Phoenix.
Do there appear to be any like guards or anyone inside
Give me an
that
insight
would?
roll.
Okay, insight. Insight. Slightly better.
No, there don't appear to be any guards exactly, just this monk.
What's going on here?
Yeah, does the room lead to anywhere else, or is it just this solitary room?
It's just a church. This place is fine,
It's
actually.
just a church. Don't go in the basement.
Seems to be a divination spell on the floor that you saw earlier with your detect magic. Other than that, that's it.
And is there anyone else in the room? The monk, you said?
Oh, sorry, I didn't give you a token vision.
Oh, yeah, I can't see anything if you're wondering why I'm asking so many questions. Oh. Can I like? And this is it. There's no other connecting like passages or anything.
Nope. We got a 20-foot by 20-foot room.
He's saying just
Can I do a general? I don't really investigate. I did already, didn't I?
You did.
Can I do a perception? If I notice anything out of place.
A general perception. Okay, go for it.
Perception. Okay.
You look closely, and you see something is off about the desk. The altar. Things have seemingly been placed down in random ways. And you'd think that with such a small temple, with such a singular purpose, it would at least be a little bit neater.
Okay. Laura will finish up her sightseeing and will make their way towards the door. And this person. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
May his radiance guide you. And then just step back so you can leave.
And she will make her way out the door.
The doors will shut behind you.
Just wander back down towards everyone else. How many people can write message? A creature. A creature. Well, there was not much of interest within that temple, but there was something odd about the desk. If we would like to investigate further, we might have to remove the individual that is guarding the place.
Well, you guys go in there. Just, I don't know, beat the shit out of this person, and then we'll move on. What do you think, Niv?
Are we sure this is even like the right place?
Mm. This is where Howling Dunes said that he would return to upon his discovery or retreat. But they were very hesitant to keep me out for a temple that seems rather strange, no?
Pirat will say, yeah, that person was acting very, very strangely, I think. Especially for a holy person.
I mean, the one teacher built was cool, but like Aiden's whole group was not exactly warm welcome. Maybe you guys are the weird ones.
The Lord's kind of look at Niv. Trust me, dear, I've met worshippers of Sir Phoenix, and they did not act like that.
Hmm.
Well, like, there's more of us than them. We just have this Dronthos guy kick that door in. Maybe have Val start hitting people.
Wait, what? Aren't we gonna? I'm so confused.
Oh, we're trying to break in.
Why is that plan changed? We can't sneak in?
Well, the thing is, dear, that there appears to be nowhere to sneak into.
I mean, I guess we could knock them out and then just get past them.
I would suggest removing that man in some form, but investigating the desk may be of more pertinent importance afterwards. I have a feeling it may go somewhere. In any case, you kids are smart enough to figure this out. I'll leave this to you, Draufa, and you'll see that her form slowly starts to shimmer away as Val returns.
Oh, Val.
Spec.
Blue says they're on their way home.
Oh, that's popular.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Here comes Jem. Everyone run.
Everyone run!
Wait, we got to get in there quick before Jim shows up. we can't dilly-dally anymore. We got to get in there.
Tell me, go, go, go.
So, like, this guy, are they a bad guy too, or just like some guy?
From what my mother gathered, I would not expect him to be an entirely good person.
Yeah, all right, then I'm with Bobby. Let's just freaking shoot him or something.
Let's knock them out and then continue on.
I will agree with Spotlight.
That's why
And
I said.
Well, you don't want to be firing projectiles if you don't want to, unless you want to kill them.
I'm not gonna miss.
That's the problem.
would anyone like to volunteer?
Triple sneak attack. Good luck living that. I mean,
Yeah, that's good question, Richard.
good luck not getting knocked out by that.
While Allura is dismissed, do concentration on her spells maintain? Or no? Because that charm person should be coming off in about an hour. And then they will know they have been charmed.
So you got an hour.
Okay, so it does maintain.
It's not a concentration spell.
It's not concentration? Am I dumb? A lot of concentration. Oh, it's not.
Concentration.
Okay, cool. It's not. But in any case, just general reference for the future.
Detect magic is, but that isn't.
Yeah. Do I still have detect magic?
No.
Okay.
Who's turning their PC on now?
Oh, do you want to pause for them?
Get in there. Get in there.
You can
Oh,
take a- we can
start
take a 5
preparing
minute
the
break.
summary.
Do we have
fair
open
enough.
door?
I think the door's closed behind me.
That's what I'm saying. Has anyone got the spell open the door?
Oh,
Knock.
anyone got knock? Can I use create key?
Spotlight walks up to the door.
Rogue's in?
It's the Milk Man.
Rogue strike.
All right.
I was gonna go back.
Rogues up front.
Rogues.
Triple rogues.
If he walks into this square,
Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
hey Blue.
Combat? Are we in combat?
Oh,
Nope.
We're about to.
I tried to
Well, three
avoid
of us are
combat.
about to be.
Triple rogue.
I tried to avoid combat as much as possible.
depends on what Jem says.
Spotlight's gonna knock on the door.
Oh, I need
You
context.
knock on the door. The door moves slightly from your knock. Nothing happens.
Hello? And try to open the door.
The door opens.
Well, that's probably not good.
The room's empty.
Okay, the room's empty.
Well, that at least confirms the theory that there is more than meets the eye to that room.
It also means that they probably left to go warn the others that are here.
Has it been an hour?
So sneaking is probably no longer an option. They
Hey.
probably know we're coming.
Oh, perfect. And Jem will casually retreat from her concealed cover and she'll just strut out, I guess. If I could move the token, Richard.
That's
That's
fake
not
gem.
yours.
Just replacing your token.
Oh my gosh.
Double gem.
You don't own Gem.
No, but actually though,
Gem is
Okay.
communist.
Only the person that places a token can move the token.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can also do that.
Jem's gonna strut out.
They're gone. Jurat's gonna say to the group.
Then they must have had somewhere to go.
Someone should probably look at the desk. It seemed strange to my mother. Perhaps it opens up a secret passage or something.
Seems like a SETI thing.
Ooh, a secret
nod.
passage in a place like this? Oh, I doubt it. I really doubt that.
We should send Gem in first in case there's traps.
That is so true, Niv. And while I'm in there first, I'm going to get all of the treasure.
Did you see anything in there, Spotlight? Any traps?
I didn't look properly. I just saw that there was no one there, and I am immediately unsettled.
Correct. Egg walks in.
No, that's Gem's job. Yes, I mean,
It's a winged Kenku.
They're all the
Close
same.
enough. All right, who's going to do this puzzle?
Me.
All right, you'll have to go in.
I'll follow the rest of the group. Thank you.
What? You just said you were going to do the puzzle.
I said not me. Not
Oh,
me.
Not me. All right. It didn't pick up.
With my intelligence, both
didn't
in
see
character
that.
and out of character, no thank you.
all right, get Seti in here.
I would like to preface to everyone that my mother's spell will dissipate in less than an hour. It would be good if we could do that before he realizes that he was charmed.
I mean, if they're not here. Ugh. Can I investigate the room for traps and bits and pieces?
Sure. Investigation. There don't appear to be any traps.
We hate investigation.
Cracked Egg's going to start stomping to try to look for hidden passageways. Yeah, Spotlight, you don't see anything.
Spotlight looks.
Hey, man, I think it's all on you.
So he's gonna walk in.
All right, there'll be a dexterity saving throw.
You walk into the room, you see Spotlight and Cracked Egg looking around. Cracked Egg stomping on the floor, looking for secret passageways.
Any text anywhere?
Give me a perception roll.
Val's mom did say to check the desk, or was that Val that said it? I can't remember.
That was both of them.
Oh,
Roughly
I said to check
looking
the desk.
around the room, you don't see any text. You can investigate the desk if you want.
All right, I'll investigate the desk.
Give me investigation. Oh, look at you.
It's bad.
A 2!
A 2 and a 19 on the right side.
Yeah. That's
Which
alright.
one of those matters?
You don't see anything. You start moving around the half-melted candles at random.
Alright, I'm gonna detect magic at this point.
All right. You see that there is magic all throughout the floor of the room. It is a divination spell.
Concentrate in any particular area.
I'd say here.
Alright. Guess I'll be looking at that for a moment. Trying to think about what spells it could have been.
I think it's True Strike.
No, it's obviously Sense of Motion.
I cast Earthquake.
That's a
It's
divination
Earthquake.
spell, right? Because you need a size monitor to.
Let's see, do I have any intelligence-based here? Characters, not heroes.
They're called champions.
Jeffrey's going to walk up to the desk. He's going to look at the desk. Oh, it's a mechanical thing. And he's going to grab 4 of the candles, and he's going to put them on the 4 mechanical plates. And a door opens up in the floor.
Why do the puzzle where you can just have Richard do it for you instead?
To be fair, Jeffrey also solved that one Garrus puzzle that you guys solved.
He's a smart
Into
man.
the cipher.
But where does he get his knowledge from?
So he makes a
apparently
pact with a warlock.
The same place every Jeffrey.
Knowledge is stored in the Richard. Alright, but there's a door open. Was it where the spot was glowing?
Yeah, there you go. There's a hole.
Why is it moving?
Is there
It's
more stuff
perfect.
glowing inside of the hole?
No.
That's the hole in the ground. Yes, there's a hole in the ground.
I mean specifically from the detect magic spot.
Right. No, there's no magic coming from specifically the hole.
Okay.
How far down does it look?
About
Can
15
Flo take a
feet.
gander?
About 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Does there appear to be any immediate threats / traps around the landing zone.
A investigation roll. Really closely?
Obviously not.
You're not sure.
We'll have dark vision. Yeah, okay. Well, is what it is. Flo's going to turn to Spotlight and ask if they see anything down there in Richard's voice.
You see anything down there, Spotlight?
Do I see anything down there?
Spotlight.
Investigation roll. You look down there, and it appears to be a hole. There's a ladder.
No good.
And next to the ladder is a lever. Below that is a slope.
Pull the lever.
Hold the crank. The fact I said leather.
Push the button.
I don't want to stop just. I see a lever, but I don't know if I should just be pulling things.
We could use the rope again.
We do still have the rope.
Okay, go pull out the rope. Toss one end in. With his massive bird muscles, he'll hold the other end.
I meant to pull the lever.
Bird muscles.
He'll cross his arms and show off his massive bird muscles.
Hollow bones.
All right, I guess Eddie will go down a few rungs on the ladder and tie the rope around the lever, and then come back up.
Craig pulls the lever, and the hole closes again. The candles on the table rejumble into their random positions.
What happens to the rope?
The rope is snapped off.
Oh.
Okay, maybe don't just pull levers and stuff that could have
Oh,
taken off someone's
perfectly
head.
good rope.
What are they doing in there? I thought we were fighting something.
Jem shrugs in response.
Jeffrey redoes the hole. Oh, and then I move the map. Crackback's gonna jump in the hole.
Uh,
Sorry, Quinn's having a tough moment. if anyone else could try to take the lead here.
Yeah, I have an infection and I'm pregnant. It's too much.
Yeah, right. Flow's going in. Into the butthole.
Think about your marching order, and I will start getting the next map ready.
Spotlight shrugs and just follows.
Should we be going in? This handled, right? They don't need us. Do they?
We're obviously going in. We'll go after them.
Yeah, I can't believe you would leave them behind.
I was not advocating to leave them behind. I just wanted to know what a game plan was. Is what we're doing. Any case, it's been a minute or two. I'm heading in. And Jem will strut in.
Let me change the scene. Scroll down to the bottom left. What do you guys see?
Faint light around. Have to zoom in to see the word on the circle.
Faint light around the Sunshine Sword token. All right, so start placing your tokens around that. Blue, you're controlling Pirot as well. But not role-playing yet.
Down into the hole.
All right, take photos. Taking photos.
That's a big map, holy.
Said he's going to tell Jeff to stay behind in case the door shuts to open it up again.
Are you sure?
Let's, I guess actually we could test the lever. See if it works both ways.
Oh, no.
You chop off Jeffrey's leg.
Free food right there. Does the lever work both ways?
The lever works both ways.
The leather.
Guess it's fine then.
Jeffrey makes his way down. Cracked eggs there. We got everyone?
I'm coming in.
Listen, some Dragonborns.
Putting John Toss down here too.
I got both of my controlled units.
Ready.
All right, I'm going to be working to give everyone vision so that the lighting moves when your characters move.
Bit finicky.
I haven't done it yet.
Richard, it's not working.
I'm doing it. For some
I'll
reason, it's
do
a
it.
very manual process.
We'll do it.
It seems like something you should be able to save to each player's
I'm pretty
token.
sure you guys can. It just, I don't know exactly how to do it. I think you need to have your token saved with that information when you apply the token to the character, and then that'll save it for the rest of the forever. All right, I think player characters should all have vision now. So we'll test that by deleting this one.
Oh,
I see
I no
nothing but
longer
gray.
have vision.
I see
Thing
the
is
same
gray.
general area, but it's gray.
It is
Yeah.
gray.
Second.
Looking like a Scooby-Doo.
It seems like a well-lit dungeon, so I'll put daylight mode on so you guys can not worry about.
Well lit.
You find yourselves in a cavern, and there are a bunch of kind of cut marble pillars that are broken and just kind of scattered about. See a bunch of debris everywhere here. There's a passage that leads off to the north, and there is a passage that leads off to the east. What do you guys do?
I want to see. I'll walk forward slightly. So we got up here and over here.
My vision. No.
Yeah, it's on your player character tokens.
Hey, Niv, what the?
Hmm?
Cut in front of me?
You weren't moving.
Now I can with your big body in the way. Should we like spread out?
Well, if you want us to split up, we could go to the east and the Sunshine Sword, and I guess Seti could go to the north. Jeffrey adds.
Is it splitting the party if it's technically two different parties?
How is
That's a good
it split?
I mean, I feel like we'll cover the most ground that way. But also, if any of us get into trouble, like, how are we gonna let each other know that we're in trouble?
Anyone got message?
Wait, did someone suggest splitting up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're not splitting up.
Do you say that in character?
I don't think we should split up.
So?
We're all here for a reason, so let's stick together, Jeffrey says.
And Gemma just shrugged to herself. And follow along to Spotlight's leadership.
If you've got the sharpest eyes here, how about you take the lead? Jeffrey will kind of give you that jab because you beat him in that duel.
I'm just
Wouldn't
gonna
it- sorry.
make a point to push past Gem instead of Seti. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Mm. Okay. I'm just gonna head this away. Hmm.
Mm.
Nothing so far. But the problem with this is I lose vision on everyone else as I go. It's realistic, but oh no, I can't see.
Everyone up?
Wait, why are they
We're
going
all
that way?
splitting up.
Why are they
We're
going
not
that way?
splitting up. Hurry up.
Wait, what? Wait,
Go
what?
this
That
way.
way?
Yeah, that's like, oh.
I can't see Nev anymore, so I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
see.
neither can I.
Keep up. Oh my god. We got places to be, things to do.
No, you're a hairpin here.
It's brilliant.
Oh, you moved the.
Why did that move?
My
Mm.
screen's
Everything
supposed to
moved,
be
oh,
grey,
yeah.
right? That's the dealio. Or am I missing
Oh,
something?
yeah, you got a good point.
Oh, that looks way better.
Oh, yeah.
That looks so much better
that looks
than
worse.
gray.
That makes more sense.
Oh, gray had its charms.
I gotta go back and get John's also.
Can you make
Yeah.
it gray for me, but colorful for everyone else?
Now it's all black. Is that?
I'll give you vision.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's
of the
okay. See, it's
token
very
thing.
dark. Okay, sorry. No, I had some bright screen. Okay, I fixed. It's good.
Oh, that's funny.
Here, I'll give you control of Val so you can see what mine sees.
Bye.
Control of it. Nice.
My throat's crazy dry. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
There's some water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, sorry about that. I can't see what you guys see, so if something's broken, it's hard to tell.
Stream,
Wow.
Richard?
What's up?
Do you want me to stream so you can
We're
see?
just following Niv. Looks like we got it all under control now.
There's some
Yeah,
kind
Richard-
of
Looks at my screen to see.
that makes sense. My screen is the best one.
Wait, what?
There's some kind of statue thingy.
I can't see that. I can see that.
Let's try to keep it quiet. They might. Hang on. We should slow down. They're probably waiting for us.
I'll move the NPCs behind you guys. You don't have to worry about them.
Okay. Because I was
Cavern opens up into a room. You see an altar.
I'm gonna check around back.
All right, back.
It goes around
Hero?
the pillars.
Yeah.
What?
Getting a lot of lag on this page for some reason.
It's a big page. There's a lot of characters on it.
Lag on the.
Well, you don't know how many characters there are in
Whoa.
it.
Richard, why do I see the entire map?
Wait, you see the entire
No, I'm
map?
kidding.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it? Question mark.
wow. Eat shit.
This looks not ominous at all.
You see a statue of a man, and he has his hand down.
Do I recognize the statue?
Give me a history roll on that.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
History. This is the enough to go here. The Bible. Woo. The 6.
You have no idea who this man is.
Would my
Important
mom
enough
know
to get a
this?
statue, I guess.
Is it Goran?
Of course, Goran has
Who's
statues.
Goran?
You never know.
Matt, not all of your previous characters can have cults based around them.
You never know.
Might know.
You want to give it a shot, Jen?
History.
Jen will walk up and kind of like squint her eyes to look at him more closely. What would you like me to roll?
History.
I still have that issue where I'm lacking proficiencies. If we could do that. I think we were gonna do it when I leveled up, but just
Lacking
yeah.
efficiency.
Wait, you
I
don't
only have
any
four-
of profi-
I only have 4 proficiencies.
Yeah, that's correct.
Seems good.
2 from the class, 2 from your background.
Seems correct.
That's correct.
This person seems to be familiar,
Oh, it's a Magia
Yeah.
leader.
but you're not
They're the
sure
trio.
where you've seen them before.
No, I've seen this guy before. I can't remember the name, but I swear I know this man. Well, not personally, I don't think, but
That's it? Well, who are they?
no, they just feel familiar. I can't remember.
Would my mom know who they are?
You could try.
Oh, sure.
Give me a mom check.
Same history. +3.
You look closely at the statue, and you realize It is the goddess Hitaru in one of her many forms. This one is a man holding out a bloody hand towards the people in front of them.
As Val walks over, Jem, you'll just feel like a presence near you, and you hear the voice of Val's mother.
Head
That's the
around.
goddess Hitaru, love.
Hitaru?
One of their
Is-
many forms, but yes.
Does that kind of put things into place in Jem's mind?
Yep.
No, you're right. I have a feeling he looked familiar. Oh well, they looked familiar. Statue of Hitaru be doing here though?
You want to give me an investigation?
Yeah,
Investigate the
okay.
shadow.
I investigate too.
I can't believe
Yes,
Inley
Jen.
is the bad guy.
You people with your right side crits.
Oh my
I will
god.
count that as a help action.
Hey! Hand me downs.
Helping me or helping? I'll
Oh,
help
yeah.
Spotlight.
Not that it matters because they're critting their faces off, but I'll just throw out some guidances here and there.
Alrighty.
Because why not? It's a cantrip.
You look closely at the statue and you see something strange. There is a large, smooth spot at the base of the statue where you would expect to find a plaque, but it's completely bare, as if it hasn't been engraved.
Weird.
This was meant to
See
be a
that-
temple to Sir Phoenix.
That's all bare. Like
Oh, also, SETI. As your attention is drawn to this spot, you notice with your detect magic there is writing on that area.
What's the writing say?
One second. Dearest goddess Hitaru, as we finally gain footing on unfamiliar land surrounded by uncertainty and the unknown, we find solace in the bonds of family that unite us. In times of upheaval and change, it is the love and support of the closest to us that provide us with the strength and courage to face whatever challenges lie ahead. This month, we have saved 15 wandering souls. I hope to gain the courage to show this place and the truth to my family. Thank you for guiding me to Flap and his perfect daughter. I love him, and together we know the truth of this world. With hearts filled with gratitude, we offer our deepest thanks to you, Goddess Hitaru, for blessing us with the gift of family. We offer this place to you, and we will work to make our home and family bigger. With heartfelt gratitude and unwavering faith, Zara.
Okay, I'll read that to the rest of the people here.
only one. That sounds really sketchy, right?
Truth of the world, please.
How's this Zaro guy? That sounds really sketchy.
Mm. If I
But I mean,
recall
like, they had a
correctly,
point.
wasn't this supposed to be a temple to Sir Phoenix, not Hitaru?
Oh shit, this was a temple for Sir Phoenix?
It was up top.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get a intelligence roll then?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, let's get that int.
Brother.
5.
Oof.
This is the most perplexing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think with Niv's limited religious exposure from Cravo that you would have any idea what the implications of any of this is.
Is this like another Aiden situation?
What's going on with this table behind me here?
The table has an offering of an olive branch. In 2 of the corners are lit candles, and there are some rusty iron-looking spots on the table itself. It also appears to be broken.
All right, but not like bloody. Kind of look bloody from the.
You want to give it an old lick?
Give it a lick.
Stop licking the damn thing.
Jeffrey walks over to lick it.
You do not command that level of control over Jeffrey.
Don't be ridiculous.
Says you.
Yeah, what do you know? Huh?
Man, lick.
Command lick.
You look closely at the table and you surmise that this is probably blood.
Oh, good.
Is that blood?
I mean, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it fits.
Wait, is City even familiar with the Hitaru?
No.
Okay.
I'll be back.
You guys have a break earlier?
Good week.
Quite yet.
Not quite.
I think people have just been taking breaks as they get moments to.
Hmm.
But we could take 5.
I was just wondering.
You guys need to use the restroom, grabbing some snakes. We'll continue at the top of the hour.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some food.
Their painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memories. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things they yearn to remember, and a song someone sings once upon the sun.
So is this a good time to talk about politics?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, just the insanely cartoonish things, like negatively about Trump's VP picks.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
haven't heard about that.
So he has a list of potentials, and the person at the top of his list, Christy Nome, apparently got like a 6 or 8 month-year-old puppy. Or I can't talk. 6 or 8 month old puppy of a specific hunting breed that's really good at hunting birds, but was untrained because it was a puppy. Brought it out hunting, was not impressed, dropped it off at a farm unsupervised, came back, and it killed some chickens. So they shot the dog and bragged about putting their family farm ahead of their personal feelings. So it's just like literally someone who just kills puppies.
What? What did I walk back into?
Trump's VP pick kills puppies.
That's not too surprising.
Yeah. But just the nature of these things.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend. Taking a small break until the top of the hour, Aaron.
Cool. That's good. I started making
Hazel's going to keep being a real good girl if she knows what's good for her. Oh no.
She peed on the carpet later that day and was taken to the gravel pit.
Oh. All right, it's the top of the hour. We got everyone back. Quinn will be back in a moment. We got Blue and Mai.
Right. Yep.
Aaron, did you get your soup?
Food is not yet
Be
ready.
getting
Well, that's
I'm back.
Welcome back, Alu.
There you go.
You guys have a statue and a bloody table. What do you guys do?
Is this like another Aiden situation? Because it gives a vibe to me.
And what exactly happened with Aiden? Jeffrey asked.
You know what? I think Niv would love to tell you that story. You should ask Niv. Okay?
Jeffrey will sigh and just keep looking around. Niv, could I get a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, that's good.
yes, but also my food's done. I'll be right back. Here's the thread, though.
Oh, 27.
Disadvantage.
No advantage.
Everyone saw a lot of movement. We'll say those Seti and Val got a better look at what happened there.
What?
A blade emerged from the wall and swept towards the old Niv goat hoofs. And Niv jumped back.
Hmm. Like I said, traps.
Sorry, I'm back. What am I dodging?
You dodged a massive blade that emerged from the wall and swung towards your feet, and then pulled back into the wall.
Whoa, Niv! You okay?
Guys, I found a trap.
All right, we're going to have to be careful around that. Jefferson.
Is there a way we can disarm it?
Rogues?
Rose, one.
I
I
imagine.
believe Gwen said they wanted to take the lead on this.
Yeah.
All right, one flow coming in hot.
Flo steps forward to investigate the area.
What do I do? What? I'm scared of this crap.
Oh, intimidation. You're right.
Yours the same.
Same difference. Once again, into the dumpster.
A lot different than that, yeah. Flo is going to take a look at whatever this is, and is going to say, there's some mechanical aspect to this, but it's also part magical. I can't reach whatever mechanism this is because it's being triggered by magic.
Can we just final roll for this whole? All right, I can
What do you
work.
think?
Can we, like, I don't know, jam it or something?
Are there
It-
any
it
like
com-
large boulders?
It comes out of the wall, right? I mean, like 95% of us here can summon earth out of nothing.
Yeah. Where's the trap? Yeah, like exactly on the wall, Richard. Or the blade. Right there.
Yeah, about 10 feet away from me, right there on the wall.
Val's going to stomp the ground and make earth come out from left to right from this wall so that it'll like either push the trap mechanism like out or like break the blade in some way.
Okay.
It'll spike the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, D100. I know what that means.
You break the trap by shoving it deeper into the wall.
That works too.
Yeah, wow.
Hmm.
Exactly.
That should be the end of that. But
There's,
there
like-
could be more traps ahead.
Right. Who's best at dodging traps?
Well, you did a pretty good job.
Pure as well. Pretty good.
You've already demonstrated your aptitude, Nevitress. I see no reason for you not to take the lead.
Nev?
For real? Shouldn't it be a rogue or something? Nif says while continuing to walk forward.
Oh,
Make
you're
a
right.
dexterity saving turn.
Yeah.
That already?
Hmm.
Is the entire corridor?
Just summons again.
Right side cast.
Like
You take a
swings
step,
down.
Guidance.
and as you step forward, you feel there's no ground to meet you. and then a wedge of metal comes down from the ceiling and hits you right in the back of the head, and you start falling forward.
Bonk.
Like a hammer?
Like a wedge.
Like
Trying to get
a Home
Trying
Alone
to
paint
get the
can?
visual here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Can you draw me a quick diagram of the
Like,
trap?
like a Home Alone paint can, and like comes from the top and it comes down and hits Niv in the back of the head.
No,
Yeah, yeah. Is
I'll
this
draw-
like
I'll draw it,
a
I'll draw it,
Home
I'll draw it,
Alone
I'll draw it.
style?
Yeah.
So here's the
Why would you
cliff.
draw it?
Here's a cliff.
Because
And
Blue
then
clearly knows what the trap is.
Niv is there, and then something came out that way, pushing Niv forward into the trap, or at least that's what I gathered from it.
That's so goofy.
There you go.
Is there like a pit in front of Niv or something that we're not seeing?
There is now.
Yeah, time has basically stopped. We're at the point where Niv is just about to fall into this pit.
Can I use my soul action as a reaction? Soul.
If you're fast enough, could I get
Am I
a
fast enough?
dexterity roll?
Base dex, as always.
Yep.
Positive.
Base
Base dex.
Can I do
Natural
anything?
one.
Can I do anything, please?
Valhier's not
Natural
even
one.
looking.
Please?
To be fair, I didn't expect that to be
Oh,
another
don't
trap
let
directly in
Jen
front of the
save
other one.
me.
Like the idea of this, like, just jettisoning you harder down into the hole.
Phew.
Please?
Yeah, like I was gonna grab onto the ledge and then fucking Valhier's pillar comes out and pushes my hands away.
Richard?
I think Valier kind of just removed options from the people that are reacting with that crit fail there.
All right, so what's Jem doing then?
-1.
Niv, you are
Mhm.
pushed down into this hole and you are free falling.
Okay. Could be worse.
You fall 80 feet.
What the?
80?
At the bottom of this pit, you feel there are spikes.
Oh, good.
I
Please, please,
feel
please, please.
that there are spikes.
You're gonna.
You're gonna. You're gonna.
Can I do something here, please? Can I like fly in after Niv?
Rolling 8d6.
Can
Rick is fucking.
I do something at all,
Stop
please?
rolling. Why are you still rolling?
Stop rolling.
3d8, 8d6, 4d9. I don't know.
1d100. Umbral Blender.
Full blend.
No, not again.
Jem, you can fly down after you've seen Niv has landed.
I get that. I get that. Can I fly down and try and grab
yeah,
Niv?
I'm telling you, you can.
Okay, how much damage am I taking?
You can.
29 plus 15.
Fuck you.
44.
Grab Niv, but kind of like turn around so if we fell, I would take the damage instead.
Oh no, only after.
Nope. I'm
Val's crit fail blocked the path.
So when can I do it?
Well, you can go down and pick Niv up now, but Niv's already struck. That makes sense.
I'll do that then.
All right, Niv, you're in this pit and it goes on for another 40, 50 feet in front of you. And you are in significant pain. And greeting you as the first thing after this happens is Jem.
Yeah, you know, I've had enough. Just frickin' end me.
I'm
Are you
going to
deaf?
carry
You're taken away?
Niv. I'm going to try and carry Niv bridal style, please.
Past all the puncture wounds.
Niv's too injured to complain.
Yeah. Rip the things that are puncturing right out.
You always take it out. That's how that works.
That's
Well,
what some
gotta pull
movies
out.
taught me.
Yeah, you gotta pull out.
Give me an
Always
athletics
pull out.
roll, Jim. All right. You struggle with Jen. Takes you almost a minute to. You struggle with Niv. Takes you almost a minute to pull Niv up
Dang.
and all the way up onto solid ground.
Why are you so heavy? Ugh,
You're just weak.
stop wiggling around. Stay still.
Your claws are uncomfortable.
Yeah, Jem will gracefully, as much as she can be graceful in this situation, fly out and above. And will
You land on the trap triggering spot. A big wedge
It
comes
goes
No.
and pushes
again.
you into the hole. No.
It goes again.
So was there
Straight.
something that triggered the first trap? Was it like stepping on something?
I
Presumably.
rest my case.
Was there something, Richard? Did I see it when they've activated it?
You didn't see a mechanical activation of a trap.
Okay, you walked into the fucking IR laser scanner. Is it a magical activation?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Can I not give the Arcana roll?
Can I? I have no proficiencies in it, but can I do it
Sure.
for laughs? Hell yeah,
sorry.
brother!
You're not sure.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I don't want to
Okay.
fly over in case that trap falls down again. The last thing I need, dodging that.
Wait, how big was the thing that like knocked Niv in?
Enough to knock Niv in.
Did it like did it reset after it like knocked Niv in and it's like in the roof?
Goat of balance.
You look up
Knocked
and you
it.
see a massive kind of rectangular metal piece just sitting there above Niv.
How big is it?
Maybe about 10 feet long.
10 feet. It's in the roof, yes?
Yep.
Can I like make it to like if I were to like push the earth where it's like situation, can I push it up? So whatever like mechanism it's connected to wouldn't be able to reach it and activate it?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Formulating a plan. Okay, I do have a plan B, but that's much dumber. So we'll see what happens. 17?
17. You think if you get it from the base of the wedge, you'll be able to kind of effectively make this paddle useless.
Mm-hmm.
Niv, are you all right? Jeffrey will ask.
15 stab wounds.
Jem had to save me. I think that speaks for itself. Can you ask Gratz if he's got any cheap spells? And also, can a rogue please go instead?
Once it's safe to cross, I will probably. Jem will cross over and she'll gently rest Niv down.
Flo's gonna look at the corridor with its like magical pit, and two traps within 5 feet of each other, and is gonna say, "Maybe we go the other way."
Vajna, is there a rock on the ground anywhere?
A rock?
There's like a rock or something.
Sure, it's like a rock.
Well, I'm just gonna like throw it like 30 feet this direction and just see if there's anything else. Or if that triggers anything else.
You throw the rock about 30 feet in that direction, and it passes through the ground and continues traveling for several seconds before clattering loudly at the bottom of the hole.
Ah, I see. There is no path there. If I throw another rock like further in, is there like land on the other side, or is it all just like is it all fake?
You're going to throw a rock harder?
Oh, throw a rock harder.
You throw a rock harder, and it clatters against the back wall, disappears into the ground, and eventually clatters to the floor below.
Starting to think there may not be ground over there. Just slightly.
1 second, Elliot, I'll fix that.
While Niv's waiting for potential heals, she's just going to be summoning Fey Flames and then just tossing them down the corridor. See what happens.
We move past the trap now, or are we still like?
There's a massive pit that goes as far as you guys are aware of.
I mean, one of the people who could fly could like fly over the traps and like investigate.
It's a great idea.
Yes.
I wish I could fly.
Let's send Jim to do it.
Have we moved past the trap, or are we still stuck in like this?
I think you're past the trap.
Right, cool. I might move.
For now.
We'll be there. There you go.
I'll move.
Grass will run up and we'll cast Healing Word on you.
Oh, hell yeah. A D4.
Super.
A D4 plus spell modifier.
Jim is still kneeling down next to you, by the way. Still kind of like propping you up into a sitting position.
I'm fine. I was going to try to wave you off.
I don't know. That looked like a pretty bad fall.
That's 13 health.
Fuck you.
All yours. Aldo, can you see the bottom middle of the map?
I just did a refresh, but it's just the bottom left corner, and it's all kind of black, dark.
Second.
Maybe.
I'm okay to just listen. That's okay.
What about giving Alu control of one of the characters? You know, just having them.
Hold
okay. Okay.
on.
I'm sorry.
Most of the egregious holes healed. Niv's going to go ahead and drink a potion of
Healing.
potion. Boom, 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 boom.
Can you see now?
I see something. Yes, it's working. Thank you. Thank you. It's all good.
Spotlight is going to make a connection with that religion roll. And Spotlight will say, the front doors had blood on them. They were bloody waves. The monk lied. This is a shrine to Hitaru.
Oh, yes. Hitaru, the goddess of traps.
Well, I mean, technically there is no goddess of traps
But no, Freeite, you bitch.
in this realm.
Who?
Exactly in this realm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to lead the way on this and jump headfirst into the holy pit when there are other options available. Unless Jem wants to fly across. What I was going to say.
I'm gonna be honest, that kind of deterred me from wanting to cross that.
Ugh, there's the other way, but why would they put a bunch of traps here if this wasn't the right way?
Ugh. Fine. Wait, no, roll persuasion.
Oh yes, the most persuasive of my arguments. Because... Man, I rolled low.
But Niv has a point. I'll go fly and quickly check it out. Thank you, then. Thank you.
Don't get hit by a bus.
Alright, am I able to fly across then?
You can try.
Mm-hmm.
Move one square at a time. Oh, Val, did you destroy that trigger? Or that trap?
I believe so. I rolled 17 on my intelligence.
All right. Mark off a use of your pillar.
It doesn't have that. It's my
On the
soul
trap?
ability.
Like the...
Yeah. That doesn't work anymore. You feel that there is no ground in front of you, so you're going to have to fly now.
Will
fly now?
fly.
And could I get a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
A blade comes out from the wall, and you just barely manage to fly over it.
Wait. Guys, I think I see something. Jem will, although more cautiously, will continue forward.
How are we supposed to cross?
Just fly.
Can I make like, I don't know, like jump spots with my my pillar if I put it sideways?
I think you only have 7 more uses of your pillar left for today.
Is that limited?
Yeah,
I
you get 10.
swear.
Unless when you
I'm
It's
reading
so
the
big,
bylaws. I'm reading the bylaws. I don't have anything that says it has a limit.
I think I said a while ago. It may have been years ago at this point. But if it's not mentioned, it is a limit of 10.
There are 10
Has
by
that,
default.
because usually I'm pretty good at putting that as other resources. So I will put that down now.
Jen, can I get a dexterity saving? The walls start to close in on you, and you push forward out of the way between them.
Close behind me.
It does close behind you.
Oh, fuck. So am I here?
You're 5 foot forward.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Guys! And Jem will kind of start banging on the walls behind her.
I don't see them, but I hear them.
It's very muffled. 1 second, let me pull up the turn order.
Yeah, combat.
Oh, fuck. Initiative.
Just rolls initiative.
Do you want me to roll initiative, Richard?
Yeah, roll initiative.
You said we can't see
right.
an end to the pit?
There was a back wall.
And there was a back wall.
There was a what?
Yeah, I turned a corner and then I'm blocked off.
I'll try and make a path with the pillars. Try to draw it out, I guess, because it's 10 by 5, I believe. So I can make like a decent amount.
I mean, the last thing you guys heard was, "Oh, hey, I see something," and then suddenly muffled yelling. I feel like it's safe to assume.
That you're fine.
Rectangle, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Brown. So it's to north. I'll make one hit. Then I'll make another one hit. Then that one.
Whoa. We're in combat.
I was trying to do this beforehand.
We're in combat? All right.
Like once Gem set off, I would have started doing that.
Yeah.
So everyone else can get across.
Whenever we're fighting, we gotta put it in a lever hole and then pull the lever.
Put it in the lever hole.
Oh, wait.
Gotta do it.
I gotta have a flip. Sorry.
Wait,
it's not even
No,
there.
Richard, why does it... Wait, what the fuck? Why does this happen
Well-
every time I'm in combat?
Hmm?
Why am I always singled out?
You're
God-
across the area.
I know!
Gem, you should go check that out. Guys, let's fucking leave.
I thought about it. Shit.
If
All
people
rolling
either
initiative?
had
Everyone's
gotten
rolling
injured
initiative.
and didn't want to go, or saw someone get injured and didn't want to go.
Alright,
Jem was the only one that's like, all right, I'm
I
off.
shy a tive. I have advantage on this, I think. Yeah. It automatically applies. It
They
doesn't.
were protecting something.
Yeah.
So many traps must be there to protect something.
That's reasonable.
And then Niv convinced her because Niv was like, "Yeah." Why else would there
Good
be
idea
so
for
many
Gem
traps?
of all people to trust Niv.
I know.
Oh,
But to be
Niv
fair,
is the
Niv has
smartest one in the party.
Niv has had a good streak of like things going out well for him.
But not when it's for Gem.
No,
No.
never went for Gem.
Wait,
Why
hang
would
on,
I
good
do that?
question.
Hmm.
Is the star form for Niv a flippable token for you, or is it just another token you have?
I just layer it on top.
How do you do that?
Bonk. Token.
Oh, you just like chuck the second token on top of previous Niv. Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
That way I don't have to worry about fucking turn order nonsense.
Yeah, I want to do that, but actually, that's actually a pretty good idea. Because you can do flippable tokens on Roll20.
That'd be cool.
I think Richard has to like create it and then apply it and then give it to us
Yeah,
via
no
the
time for that shit.
GM powers.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a video I watched about it. It's just so I can switch back and forth without having to worry about my turn order getting deleted.
Gem, you get one turn.
One turn, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Before the rest of the combat order, yes.
Oh, no.
Rich, I'm just going to send you a video on how to do that. Boink.
All right, what do you do for your turn, Jen?
Reading something, hold on.
Gem.
Gemethy.
Jamanda.
Jamalda.
Jamiqua.
Borrowed respite is specifically what I...
Why is your shit so long? So much text.
So much text. Holy fuck. Thank you,
Mhm.
Xanathars. I appreciate all
Cool,
this text.
I ain't reading all that, though.
I love subclasses added in other fucking resource books. They're always so long. Like player's handbook subclasses. Like you get an extra fucking. You don't have to worry about crowd control. You get an extra thing.
You can wear 2 pants instead of 1. Thank
Yeah.
you. Easy to understand.
Fucking
All I needed to know.
How
It doesn't say anything about the vessel being destroyed while I'm still in it. It doesn't...
It says
Well, there's something.
you're outside of it.
But what if you go into the vessel?
And then it's destroyed, you appear outside of it.
Okay, alright, cool. Yeah, I'm popping into my vessel.
Yeah, it says, and I quote, you exit early if you use a bonus action to leave, if you die, or if it's destroyed. So if it gets destroyed, you would just pop out.
All right, you pop into your vessel and you sit there, heart beating. And this person is going to take a step forward and is going to say, "Where is my son?"
Oh shit, should we have brought him?
Didn't we? I thought we
The
did.
one time we don't save a corpse. It would have been useful.
Ghoul bird. Hey.
Oh, wait. Oh, good point. Yeah,
We
hold
ghouled
on.
him.
I have not been keeping track of that, but obviously have a ghoul the whole time.
You got a ghoul.
It's just shumbling by Bobby, we'll say.
Oh,
Lumma.
I could have sent
Inside
the
the
ghoul.
vessel.
What an idiot.
The cool.
Well, that's all my fault. I should have kept track of that.
Could have sent the ghoul. Could have sent
the ghoul.
it feels warm around you, and then it starts to feel hot, and then the area around you shatters, and you're pulled out of the spell.
Oh, that's good.
Cushions and extra-dimensional furniture are scattered all around you. One of them triggers a trap.
Extra dimensional furniture.
One of your couches in your area just gets cleaved right in half by
It's not the couch.
Single couches in your area.
and the person that confronted you has disappeared.
Am I able to guess who that person's son was? That's pretty obvious, right?
I don't know. You know a lot of Kenku.
Is that Howling Dunes' parent?
Yeah, that's Howling Dunes' parent.
Yeah, so in any case, they're probably not gone, right? They're invisible somewhere. Am I able to, like, is there a check for that?
Like
Am I
son,
Perception?
like mom.
perception?
What true saying?
You look around and you do
No
not
sight?
see anyone. Further off into this cavern, you see what appears to be 2 coffins atop 2 pedestals.
Token forward.
You're stepping forward.
Should I? Am I on land? I've asked this question.
Yeah.
Am I?
Now
On
you're on
land.
land.
Am I on land? What is going on here where that's a relevant question?
Well, there's a pit trap.
Am I on land?
We don't know.
Do
there's a pit
I
trap
don't
in
like
Santos,
magically sense anyone around me. There's no like.
Nope.
Okay.
This person is just gone.
Jem will cautiously and stealthily step forward. Should I roll stealth?
Sure.
I mean, it's probably worthless because I know I'm here anyway, but
All right. You start stealthing. That'll be your bonus action, I think.
Is that the equivalent of like panic hitting crouch?
Jem's on all fours. She's just like crawling on the ground.
We're like big
Dexterity
chilling
saving
while
throw.
this is happening.
Dexterity. Yep.
Dexterity saving. Oh no.
You try to make your way past the remnants of the couch, and the blade comes out again and hits you for 11 damage.
Is that full health, by the way?
Niv is not full health.
Is my
Correct.
character?
Now you're missing 11 health.
Okay.
You see a third coffin.
Sand coffin.
Shit, that's a token.
Always
Anything else for your turn?
Just a question. When would it? When is it going to go back to those guys? Because I don't know if.
Right now? And when you're in your turn?
Yeah,
When's-
Jem like
when's it gonna go
like
back to
hugs
those?
the wall. She's like backing up. She's like trying to slide against the wall as she moves.
All right. Spotlight and Val.
All right.
You guys do anything?
I'll walk over. Plus move, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is this area in front of me pit trap or?
It is blocked off by stone. Sheer stone walls.
This?
You see a seam between the middle of them. Yes.
I like try to push through.
Give me an athletics roll.
It's let's hit. Bang. 14.
You put your
Try to
fingers
go
in
through
it, and you use all your muscles. Doesn't seem to budge.
Does it go up? How did Jen get over it?
Uh,
Does it like go up and then it continues up, or?
it blocks off your path. You're not sure how Jem got past it.
Oh,
Well, here, what are you doing?
there is something blocking the way. I'm not sure what it is.
What do you mean you're not sure?
There's stone here. There should not be stone here if it is a continuous path.
Just break it down. You broke down like a bunch of freaking walls before. And that's when you were like new.
Crowded here. I already tried athleticsing it, so it's probably not gonna work. Can I look up? Is there anything above me?
No, it's like closed like an elevator door, left and right closed together.
Oh, can I try pry it open? I didn't understand what it was before.
That's what you tried to do with the
Okay,
athletics
okay,
roll.
cool. That's very sure. Shit. Can I use my pillar to like push it out? Can I like make the stone from one side of the door push against the other side of the door to make a gap?
Sure, give me an intelligence roll to make it work.
I love making intelligence roll every single time I try to do something.
I'll reward you for having high end.
5.
No, I don't think I will.
It's worth a shot.
I'll attempt it. By 5 intelligence. 29. Wow.
You create a 5-foot radius hole in the middle of this kind of elevator door pattern.
I assume that's not big enough for me to get through.
5 foot. I mean, if you
I mean,
lower your head and kind of
I duck down. I crouch down.
yeah, just you'd have to crouch down a little bit, but you'd be putting your weight on this thing.
Hmm. Wait, is the floor like where I'm gonna be standing? Is that fake? Or can I reach out like pat
It's
it?
a 360-degree hole with a seam down the middle.
Ew.
You can see you can see the lane on the far end, and then the way that room opens up.
Is there any when like the gap is open, is there any room like on top, or is it still just like cliff? Or on top of the pillar, I mean.
So essentially it's a straight path, except for you're gonna have to step down a little bit.
Alright, fuck it.
Like a hole in the elevator door, essentially.
Okay. I will attempt to get through.
Right. Did I get a dexterity saving throw?
I got a feeling. Wait. I can actually do this seriously for once.
Danger sense?
I can actually do it seriously.
Alright.
Specifically against dexterity saving throws.
Alright, you have advantage then.
For the first time I've used it properly, probably. 18.
Failing.
You duck your head and you put your weight on this thing, and you feel it shift beneath you. You dive forward about 10 feet onto land, and the entire kind of elevator door closure structure falls into the pit below.
So this area is now clear.
It's now clear, except for a little
Is there a
5-foot area of pit,
pit?
there.
Wait, I can't see them anymore. I think Val here. Guys,
I made it over. The path is now clear.
wait, we gotta go.
I'm going.
Not you.
I always look around the corner. Leave my last
You see
My
Jen?
turn order.
Just Jen?
No, the
Turn order is cleared. You guys have free movement.
Oh, okay. Never mind, not my last 5 feet of it.
So we'll casually cross.
Do I see
Um,
Val?
You're just gonna follow after.
The black is pit. Don't be in the pit.
Val? Thank God.
Jim?
Thank goodness. Bad news. There's someone who knows we're here, and that
That jump?
someone may or may not just so happen to be Howling Dunes' parent.
Goat jump. Easy wins.
Well, at least we know we're in the right place. Where are they now?
They disappeared, but knowing Howling Dunes, they can't be far. Or maybe they're even here and we can't see them.
House.
I use my
Richard,
reach as an excuse to just step over this.
do I sense the
Yeah,
danger?
it's only a 5-foot square. Nice try.
Oh,
What the heck?
What are these?
You see,
Oh,
She
the
broke
coffin.
my vessel.
coffins.
I see.
You step
Okay,
through
what?
the debris of a bunch of couches.
Oh,
Can we fix the couches, Richard? Is it too late?
It's too late.
can I cast mending?
No!
I cast mending.
Not the couch.
Jem hugs one of the ripped pillows to her chest.
My comfort pillow.
This is my
Exactly.
new vessel.
As you enter this room, you see the three platforms and coffins all in a row. It seems that this area was kind of specifically dug out for this purpose, and everything is placed very specifically. On that hallway there on the right, you see what looks like a magical shield blocking your path.
A shield? Okay. Is there anything down south entrance?
Something.
Exploring the south entrance. Okay, so there's one path there and then another two left and right of this place. One being blocked and there's another on top side. There's so many ways to get into this place.
Move Bobby forward so that everyone can see.
Ugh. Place is a maze. There are too many entrances and exits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wander around.
As you get to the north side of the coffin, you see a plaque
A plaque.
that
Wait,
has
which
something
coffin?
written on it
Which
in common.
This coffin? The one by?
The southernmost one on the north
Southernmost.
side.
That's an oxymoron. What?
What? The southernmost coffin on its north side. So, sorry, I'll just ping it.
Thank you. I'm lost. Southernmost column on its north side. So this
Coffin.
one?
What the frick are these things?
It says, "Here lies Alaric the Strong, whose valor knew no bounds. His mighty heart and unwavering courage inspired all who knew him. May his memory endure like the strength of the mountains, forever it etched in the annals of heroism." Flood the NPCs in there.
Not the
So
NPC.
much NPC. Alright. How's it going on up here?
See another plaque on the north side of that one?
I understand now. Okay.
Here lies Elena the priestess, a beacon of light in the darkest of times. Her unwavering faith and compassionate spirit touched the lives of all who crossed her path. May her memory illuminate our hearts, guiding us towards a path of kindness and healing.
Mm. Up in this room. Oh, it's another one.
There is a coffin that is empty there. You see a plaque on it.
Read, read, read.
Here lies Zara Twinblades, a warrior unmatched in skill and valor. With blades as swift as the heart, with blades as swift as the wind and a heart as fierce as fire, she fought tirelessly for justice and freedom, and saved countless alongside Tika. May her memory live on in the echoes of battle, where her courage and strength shall never be forgotten.
Well, she dead, and or not dead. Was dead? Or go with that?
All I know is it's empty.
It is empty. Alright. Oh, that's not alright. There's a block in the way. We'll get the final one out of the way.
Here lies Darian the woodsman, whose bond with nature was unbreakable. Through the whispering leaves and the soaring birds, his spirit roams the wilds he so dearly loved. May his memory be forever intertwined with the beauty of the forest, where his footsteps once tread lightly. And upon reading this last name, Val, you recognize it.
Right. Ooh.
Darian the woodsman is in some of the books that you have read at your school, Solar Dawn Academy. He wrote a number of these books.
Interesting. Can I get an autograph?
I get an autograph. I don't know. Open it up. Let's see.
Hey, we got Speak with Dead, right?
He can't speak.
Autograph with Dead.
Mm. Putting together a bit of a picture now. What's the shield doing?
What the shield?
Shield isn't moving.
Is there like a door handle on it?
It has a horse on it.
Oh.
It blocks the entirety of the path and is partially made of silver light.
They're probably magical.
Hey, Jem, there's probably treasure in this thing. Bobby will say. Made his blue mutant.
I'm here. Sorry.
Augmented.
Night Blue.
And I think we've reached our end time. Is our halfway through this dungeon.
Halfway.
We've gone like 2 rooms.
You had
Yes.
2 rooms.
4-room dungeon.
What about the listener? Don't they gotta show up at some point?
Listener. Aldu is listening in to get a better feel of how D&D is played, some of the mechanics. I'll still have to talk to Aldu about if they do want to play in the future.
I mean, I
Small.
can happily say so now, but I can talk later if that's the case. Sure.
All right.
If you want the extra character, I can join in. Yes.
Don't worry. We won't have so many NPCs next time.
Yeah, well,
This is supposed to be
there's
a really difficult thing that you guys are about to do, so give you some more bodies to throw at it so that we don't kill any more characters.
And
Why
yet
am
you
I
won't
taking all the
put these to
damage?
aside, Jeff.
Jeff. Finally, Jeff. It's your time.
You didn't kill so many this time, though, right? You only had someone lose a leg.
Oh, Nith took a significant amount of damage.
Oh, that's true.
Fine.
All those spikes. You're okay now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
but
Grows back somehow. We don't
Gross
talk about it.
back.
Good cross back.
Satyr legs heal faster.
They
Yeah.
feel faster than other races.
Good.
Legs are like their number one export.
What? No.
Hold on.
I said it the way I meant.
I don't want to know the implications of any of that.
I also feel I need to mention this, but someone was gunning after your necklace, Blue. Don't want to point fingers or anything, but they totally wanted to take your necklace.